Everyone, Zeddy here again with our last card review. The Warrior Legendary has been revealed. What in the actual hell is this legendary? All of a sudden, armor goes face. How does that work? We'll talk about that, review the last of the cards, and this is one of our last plugs for our giveaway of 2 regular pre-orders, 3 mega bundles out of my pocket. All you have to do to enter that giveaway, like and comment to the video description below. Be subscribed to the channel. Winners will be announced on the 25th in 2 days. So get in there while you can. And before we get into the cards, I also wanted to let you guys know there's a deal in the shop only for people in the Americas and the Asia server, for some reason not EU. 5 packs for $1. Pretty crazy, pretty good deal. Check it out. Standard packs, you can save them for when Titans comes out and they could have Titan cards. Anyways, let's go straight to the legendary because we have Odin, the Prime Designate, an 8 mana, 8/8 minion, battle cry for the rest of the game. By the way, how many for the rest of the game mechanics have we got this expansion? More than like since Baku and Gen? Did I say their names right? Something like that. Anyways, for the rest of the game, after your hero gains armor, they gain that much attack for that turn. That's right, you gain armor, you go face. And while there's a lot of implications for this card, but it is 8 mana. It is 8 mana. But yeah, you hit that hero power, gain 2 armor, gain 2 attack, play shield block for 2 mana, gain 5 armor, gain 5 attack. You play that Quillbore that gives you +2 armor for every time you gain armor. That's even more attack. All of a sudden, this armor that's piling up doing nothing, since, well, fatigue isn't a thing anymore, infinite value is a thing, and you just can't deplete your opponent of resources. Well, if you're trying to play a control warrior, now you can just smash your opponent down, gaining armor over and over and over. Is this good? I have no idea. It's outrageous. It's crazy. It's definitely a control-ish style card, being 8 mana, and you're going to want to gain a bunch of armor, so that means playing cards we'll take a look at in a second, and also cards already in standard. I'm going to give it a 4 to 5 in standard. It's a constant effect. It can give you some actual lethality against these control-ish decks. The only issue, of course, with warriors, you don't have infinite value. You don't have infinite generation. You do have your hero power to gain 2 armor, but is that going to get you there? No, you need other ways of gaining armor, but there's possible OTK shenanigans, just gaining a bunch of armor, overwhelming your opponent while doing other stuff. It can be really good, and it can also just be a complete miss, not work out, but the card's outrageous. I'm going to give it a 4. And if I'm wrong, well, we can always clip it later and show it. And in Wild, if this wasn't 8 mana, maybe it was like 5 or 6, maybe, because you have like, you know, Risky Skipper, Arbor Smith, and there's like the 2 mana spell that gains 10 armor, right? And discounts your opponent's minions. You have Boom Scheme, gain 1 armor, and then it improves every turn with Odin, Barokin. But probably too slow for a Wild 8 mana. I can't see it. I got to give it a 2 there. There's a lot more synergies in Wild. There's a lot more cool mark combos and stuff like that. But in terms of like actual playability, maybe not so much. And I will say, for duels, Bomb Warrior is all about gaining armor. This is just another way of smashing. So you're a duels player, you might really like Odin as well. So look out for that. But overall, what a crazy, crazy card. But we got 4 more to go over, so let's do that as well. How are we going to gain that armor? Well, we have the Minotorin, 6 mana, 5/5 rusher. Not great. Probably want it to be 5. However, whenever this minion deals damage, gain that much armor. So this hits in for 5, you gain 5 armor. You've already played your Odin, it's dealing 5, you get 5 attack, right? That's pretty good. But outside of that, it's like shield, like I just feel like this should be 5 mana, right? Like it probably should be 5 mana, but like, because we already have like what that Militia Commander was, like a 4 mana 2/5 gain +3 attack when you play it. They have like a 4 mana 5/5 rusher that fell out of favor really quickly. Now it's like 6 mana 5/5. You do gain like 5 armor. You hand buff it, of course. You can get even more. So there is that as well. But I don't know if this is a card you're wanting to play in that package. Like, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5 in standard, a 1 in wild because it's too slow. But yeah, maybe you play it with that whole package, and it is like, you know, you're removing something, you're gaining a bunch of armor. It's better than, I think it was called Shield Maiden, the 5 mana 5/5 gain 5 armor, which used to be 6 mana 5/5, almost a throwback to that. But don't they power creep? If this was a Demon Hunter card, it'd be 0 mana probably. Okay, maybe like 5 or 4. Regardless, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5 standard, 1 out of 5 in wild, but it might work in that whole package. We have the Stone Skin Armor, a 3 mana 3/4 minion, battle cry. If your armor changed this turn, draw 2 cards. So on 5 mana, you just hero power, you draw 2 cards, get a 3/4. That's good. Warrior doesn't have the best card draw, right? They have like the Phoenix card, the fire spell for Rage Warrior. We have that 3/3 now that draws Black Rock and Roll and discounts it for 4 and or just, you know, draws a spell and discounts a fire spell. But regardless, I'm gonna, like, there's not much more to it. This card is a spider tank that could draw 2 cards, and if you already have like minion stuff going on, like, you might not even have to set it up. You might have like an armor gain card going already. I'm giving it a 4 stars in standard. I'll give it a 3 in wild. Odd Warrior, click the button, play this, and also just skipper armorsmith stuff. They have Battle Rage and Phoenix already, but still, really solid card. Standard Warrior does not have the best draw in the world, and yeah, this just slots into whatever deck. You just need a hero power. Like, 5 mana 3/4 draw 2 cards is pretty much okay, and again, you can make it a little bit better than that. So another pretty good warrior card. They're not all terrible. Isn't that nice? Looking at warrior cards, they're not all complete garbage. I mean, they're not amazingly broken, but they're not garbage. Oh, let's take a look. We have the Craftsman Hammer, a 4 mana 3/3 weapon. After your hero attacks and kills a minion, gain 4 armor. I almost wish this just said gain 4 armor and not kill a minion. It's a throwback to the card that whenever it was like the same thing, except it would draw a card instead of gaining armor, I think would be a lot better than this on average. And it has anti-synergy with that 8-drop, right? Your hero attacks, it kills a minion, gains that 4 armor, gains that 4 attack. They've already attacked. They can't use it. And I don't know, just gaining armor, I don't think that's good enough. And it has anti-synergy with the legendary. I guess it keeps you alive. That's the benefit of it, but you're not really drawing cards. Like, I guess I could swing, gain armor, play Stone Skin Armor, and draw cards, but overall, I'm giving this a 2 out of 5 in standard, a 2 out of 5 in wild, actually 1 in wild. Why would you play this in wild when you can play the one that draws cards? I don't know. I just don't. It can be 4 mana, gain 12 armor, deal 9 damage, but you got to kill minions, and it's just kind of awkward. I don't know. This card actually does seem like a bad warrior card. And then the last card, our last card to review for the entire review season, is Smelt. That's right. We left the best for last. Smelt, a 2 mana fire spell. Give a random minion in your hand +3/+3. That's pretty good hand buff. However, you have 3 armor. You can lose 3 armor. Do it again. That's 2 mana +6/+6 on whatever it hits, right? It's random, but you can hit this rusher, make this an 11/11, and that gives you 11 armor when you hit with it. That's really good. Hit Ramornia, Grom, all those type of cards, and Rage Warrior type of shenanigans, right? It's also a fire spell, so can bring back the... I still don't remember the 4/4 Dormant card that could come back with this, but it seems like a lot of stats for 2 mana. Even if you don't get to do it again, +3/+3 for 2 is perfectly reasonable. I don't know what deck runs this, but it just seems decent, right? Like, even if you don't have that armor, it's okay. And if you have that armor, it's incredible on like a taunt, a rush, a charger, you know, anything like that. It might see play. I don't know what, but I will give it a 3 out of 5 in standard, 3 out of 5 in wild, because you can Smark Tooth. I don't know what it goes into, but I will say though, the warrior cards this set look a lot better than the warrior cards last set. I don't think they're amazing, broken, crazy, but I think warrior players will have stuff to do. And I like that we actually kind of have a win condition for Control Warrior, maybe smash face with the armor game, but that's all the cards. All the cards have been reviewed. Thank you guys for hanging out for what has been a crazy review season. Tomorrow we'll start going back to kind of normal, although tomorrow's video is going to be late. I'm expecting patch notes, but basically after that, should expect our normal upload time around 6 a.m. Pacific Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern every single day. It's got theory crafting coming up. We'll have lots of bonus videos, pack opening, rewards track stuff. I'm going to have gameplay from theory crafting. Lots of content to check out. Plus, we'll have our giveaway winners announced on the 25th and a new giveaway for the next rewards track on the same day. So stay tuned. Lots more free stuff to get. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.